Why are you laughing?
No reason whatsoever.
Do you think you're an IT geek?
I've been called that.
Well, I work with a few IT geeks, and I know a few IT geeks, and you're one, and I notice there's something that they all have in common. They're cool, calm, and collected.
Wow.
I sit at a computer and I panic when something goes wrong, and I freak out and go, and sometimes I feel like getting that laptop and throwing it out the window.
Mm-hmm.
And there's something that you said this week. Do you remember?
Yes, I do.
Okay, you tell your story.
I was interviewed, actually it's just been published, but I was interviewed a few weeks ago by one Marilyn Bradford, who has a podcast called Left Turn. And it's quite a free, some interviews are, you send in a bunch of questions that the interview's going to ask you. Other interviews are more free-flowing, and this was a free-flowing one. And what we got to in the interview was that calmness with IT is that when I go into a situation or asked to have a look at a situation, I go in there knowing there is no problem. And so rather than having an issue that's a problem that I have to figure out and fix, and therefore be perhaps putting myself under some pressure to get it done in a certain time frame, because often with IT, when something goes wrong, it affects a lot of things. Like if a business has a website and something happens and the website goes down, then that affects the business. So there's a lot of pressure on that back-end IT systems administrator person to get it handled. And if you're the type of person in that job who panics, it's going to be so much harder for you to get to what's necessary.
Because when I panic, I can't see anything anymore.
That's right.
Everything disappears. And sometimes you say, that little button there, and I'm coming.
Can't even see it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I can't see it. I can't see that heading.
I mean, you go literally, if you're going to panic, you're going into fight, flight, or freeze.
Yes.
There's three, actually.
Yeah, that's true.
And it kicks in your parasympathetic nervous system, and then the whole body physiology changes, and you literally cannot see things or do things. I wonder how many people have actually got a physiology.